Hey everyone, it's me, Queenie, certified master life and business coach, women's empowerment author, and a mentor to moms. And today I wanted to just pop in to share a little bit more details on what is this mother-daughter journal? Why did I create it? What's the story behind it? And how does it really support moms in making a deeper, more intimate heart connection with their daughters? So in order to share that with you, I wanted to tell you a story. Back in 2009, my sister had a daughter who was about to turn 10. And so I went to Barnes & Noble to pick out a gift for her. And I found myself standing in front of a wall full of journals. And as I looked around, I felt one journal calling to me. So I reached out and grabbed it. And as I grabbed that journal, all these instructions just downloaded into me. And so I went home and I typed up the instructions and I made it real pretty and I packaged it and I shipped it off to my sister. And when she opened the journal, she read the instructions and she followed them completely. And so these were the instructions. The very first passage in the journal is from Mom. And in that passage, Mom, you are to affirm your daughter. Tell her all the wonderful things you see in her, all the things you believe for her, all of the gifts that you recognize, the natural talents and abilities, everything that you see that's powerful and positive, that you want her to always remember. You pour all of that into the very first passage in the journal. And then when you're done, you ask her a question and tuck the journal under her pillow. These were the instructions I was given. And then when the daughter finds it, she's going to read it. She's going to be blown away by it. It's going to feed her in ways that you don't even know that she needs to be fed. And then she's going to respond to you. And your instructions to her are to put it under your pillow. And over time, it becomes a conversation that's intimate and it's open and it creates a connection for you. It creates an opportunity for you to be in her ear, to build her up, etc., etc. So my sister used the journal, and over time it did that very thing for her and my niece. And it helped my niece to develop her voice. It helped her to become more confident. It helped her to build an intimate connection with my sister, where she was able to ask her embarrassing questions and things she may not have been able to verbalize or say with her mother's, the look on her face, you know how that can be. And so it opened my niece up in ways that she didn't ever expect. Now, the beautiful thing about this journal is that they continue to do this over a period of years. And about 6 years ago, my sister passed away, unfortunately. But she still has that journal. And inside that journal, she says that she has her mother's voice and her mother's tone and her mother's love and her mother's handwriting and her advice and all of the things that her mother poured into that journal for the time that they had together. She still has it, and it's still close, and she still writes to her mom even to this day. And the beautiful thing is now my niece has a daughter, and she looks forward to one day being able to share her own mother and her journal with her daughter. And so that journal, that exercise, opened the lines of communication for them, and it created a family heirloom and a priceless memento that she will cherish for the rest of her life. And so that wasn't the only journal I made. I gave it to every friend that I had that had daughters back in the day, and so many that I ultimately ended up publishing it on Vistaprint just because I wanted to not have to cut up pages all the time. And then just last year, I had someone ask me if I had them, and I looked it up, and I ordered one, and it wasn't up to par anymore. And all these ideas started to come through about how I could support moms and how moms need to recognize that their heart healing is impacting their parenting. And so I made the choice to republish the book and to re-release it. And I'm so excited to introduce it to you now because there are moms who are using the journal and they are seeing an impact in their relationship with their children already. It doesn't take long. And it ultimately can help really bridge the gap and heal that bond. Mothers and daughters have a unique connection, and it's because we are women that there's a strength and a power inside of women that when we're women leaders and when we're little leaders, it can look like if you're a girl mom or if you know a girl mom, I want to invite you to go to the motherdaughterjournal.com. There's so many benefits to it, and I documented all of them, and I want you to be able to tap into it so that you can really help heal that relationship, so that you can build and or heal the mother-daughter bond that you have. The beautiful thing about this mother-daughter journal is it's interactive. So there are lessons inside the journal that will further support you in becoming more powerful, that will support you moms in in healing your own hearts. It'll support you in understanding how to connect to her and not shut her down, how to be the mentor that she needs you to be from a place of power and not dominant. And so I invite you to join me at www.themotherdaughterjournal.com. Get one for yourself, get one for your friends, order them. They make great Christmas gifts. And I look forward to hearing your testimonies. And of course, there will be lessons inside that I'm creating are going to continue to grow and build so that we can become a force of powerhouse moms helping to build these powerhouse little women. All right? Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks so much for taking a listen and learning more about the Mother-Daughter Journal. Go there, get one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.